we changed formations against Ghana. We were running a 4-3-3, pretty straightforward against Germany. And then against Ghana, you run a 4-2-3-1. And I actually think it created so many more chances. Let's get into the Ghana game a little bit better, more positive that we can maybe pull from this one. Gio got back on the score sheet in the 10th minute. Pulisic pulled a penalty in the 19th, scored that one. Balogun in the 22nd, and then Gio again in the 39th. 4 goals in the first half, no goals in the second half. I don't know if you want to look into that too much, read into that too much, but my first initial thoughts was when you're setting up this way and you have Balogun up top, you have Pulisic, Reyna, Weah as a 3 right behind him, you are able to be much more dynamic up front. It didn't matter where those guys were at. They can all play each of those positions, it seemed like, and it made it more exciting to move forward. I also really like that they held 2 midfielders with Johnny Cardoza. Is that his last name? They call him Johnny. But
I thought he played well.
He plays in the Brazilian league. He plays for Internacional. Shout out to Allison Becker, the same team he played for. And then Musa in the back as well. Look, we are missing Tyler Adams for sure. But I did like the double holding, and then you just let those 4 guys go up and cook. And it did help Serginho play a little bit better on this one, which he was amazing. So, Nick, you went last time. Let me have you go first here, and you can get some points out and talk through this one.
No, I mean, again, we're doing what we were supposed to do. I agree with you that the 4-2-3-1 I think can be more flexible at times in game. It's a lot easier to adjust to and make some different changes. At least that's how I see it. But I'm still. It's Ghana. What do you? You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you say don't lead the second half. Well, you take out the guys. You give guys chances. You get Ricardo Pepi, Aronson, McKinney come in. And you get all these other guys. Just get them some burn. It's the second game before they have to go back to their clubs. So you're not trying to run them crazy. It's a good positive. There's definitely positives in terms of the attack and the main guys that are supposed to be playing there, but I'm still stuck on the Germany game overhanging everything a little bit. We don't want to be competing with Ghana. We want to be competing. We want to be competing with Germany, and I'm just so scared we're gonna get abused this summer if we can't defend against. Obviously, these South American teams play an incredible style of the game. We're just going to get passed around, and it could potentially be a dumpster fire.
Yeah, so let me ask a quick question, Michael, before I hand it over to you. Ghana's ranked 60th. I know FIFA rankings are bullshit. We're ranked 11th. Ghana's ranked 60th. Germany was ranked 15th, so had the higher ranking in all of these games. But are we maybe nostalgia for the battles of Ghana of the past, where it's this is still a really, really good team? Mind you, Inaki Williams, Kudus, and Partey were in the starting lineup. You had a geriatric Ayew on the left side for them. The back 4 for Ghana all play in either Turkey or second division France type of shit. Should we not be that pumped about this? Right? Is that the overall consensus I'm feeling?
I think the fact that it was 4-0 means we can that makes me feel a little bit more excited about it, but I think they're a very good team in Africa, and they're competitive. They're a team we normally see in the World Cup. So the fact that we can prove we can be a team we normally see in the World Cup 4-0 is a good thing.
Good point.
Yeah.
Michael?
The only thing I would say to kind of Nick's point in general, I would have much rather seen Dest play right back against Germany than left back, because sure, it is still a wing back position, but it's the complete opposite position. You are flanked by completely different people. The help is coming from a completely different side than what you're used to. I guess I agree to a sense. I don't think he's a stellar defender. I don't think he's as bad as he was in the Germany game, and then I don't think you can judge defensively what he did in the game against Ghana either, because again, I completely agree. For the most part, it's Ghana. It's good that you beat them 4-0. We have to get away from exactly what you said, John. if you want to be a team that when the next World Cup comes around, you're like knocking on the door of competing. You can't care about this game.
Yeah.
Like, this has to just be a game where guys get work.
True.
Which it was.
Yeah, well, I agree, but I'm saying that, like, our group chat, not ours, a different one, where we're talking about how Greg is awful in the Germany game, which I think he was, and I think the team was not very good apart from, the first 25 minutes. And even then, like, I don't even think they looked good playing the thing. I don't care if we win that game 1-0. I don't think we look good. So, like, I'm always going to take that, with a grain of salt. The Ghana game, I just see the goals rolling in and, text coming in. This is what I'm talking about. This is much better. And I go, it's Ghana. Like, you have to... Are you now convinced that Greg is the right guy because we're beating the shit out of Ghana, or what's the deal? Because, like, you have to understand that this is not the same team that we're playing.
Yeah. I think it was really important. Scally got more of a run, which I'm excited about. I think that he's going to be decent if he can get his levels up. I know he's 25, so he's not, like, the youngest guy. I know he plays at Celtic. It's not the biggest competition, but, like, I think in the World Cup, Cameron Carter-Vickers played really, really well, and I want him to play more. I think that's not a bad person to play.